Alrighty, let me go. Stream scheduled for, what do you mean? What do you mean? Hello, there we go. Testing, 1 2 1 2. All right, I think it's good. We're chilling. Awesome. I'm actually really excited to show some behind the scenes stuff right now. Actually, it'll be a cool little behind the scenes. Let me launch it up. Need to pull up my task list so I can check things off. Trello, by the way, if you guys don't know, I highly recommend if you are working on a project. Trello is phenomenal. Great for managing tasks and stuff. I really enjoy using Trello. I can actually pull it up too and just show you kind of how I use it. If it loads, that would be great. Oh, I have 2 new subscribers now. Thanks to whoever. It must have been from that stream. I appreciate it. Almost at 200. It'd be fun to do a subathon. Maybe when I get to 400 subs, I'll do a subathon to 500 or something. Okay. So first off, things are gonna look a little weird right now. These are not all the items. No, they're not all added in yet, but just ones I've gotten done so far. And put in. There's a lot of stuff to go over here. I'm probably not going to touch on all of it. The reason the player looks weird is I'm messing with the different clothes and stuff. So when I load in, it's fine. But it's basically for like if you buy other clothes, the different states turn on and off. So like I've added a wardrobe system, which it's pretty simple right now. It's just 2 different colors. And then you can equip them on and off. Kind of like the hats. So yeah. What I need to do is add the sailing detection. It needs to change your clothes when you go into that. I had to, one thing I didn't think about, for the hammock, I had to make sure it kept the right clothes so it shows a different graphic, and also sitting has to be a different graphic depending on the clothes color. So now also I have to add it in for sailing. But yeah, let's see. I'll show some other stuff too. So let me quickly pull up. Let me make sure I'm not resetting. Player prefs, yeah. Reset boats, reset machine, reset plants. Okay. Why am I resetting boats each time? Anyway, whatever. Where is our player at? Where are we? We're down here. Cool. So there's different prestige sections to prestige, which this looks horrible right now, but just bear with me. This doesn't look bad. This menu, though, looks terrible. If you have enough money, which doesn't pop up there yet, but don't worry, we'll fix it. Then you can prestige. Right now I just have it at 0 because for testing purposes. And based on prestiging, different sections of the cabin will unlock. So like this shop, it has its own items, which not all of them are added in yet. But you can buy those, and I gave myself a shit ton of money. I need to add interaction with a lot of these. There is a bunny. He comes with you when you sail too. Gonna make the Pong machine work. There's some items over here as well. Bunch of different stuff. These might be copyright issues, so I just have them in for right now. We're gonna see. It'd be cute to add in some references like that. These buttons will also be replaced. They're just temporary for the elevator. But if we go up, a lot of this stuff is subject to change. A lot of items up here. These are the base ones. Again, there's some copyright stuff that I might need to remove and replace with other things. Not gonna buy any of that yet. There's a fish tank too, which we'll get into in a bit. You can capture fishies in other areas. There's also greenhouse plants, which will grow every... I think right now they change growth states every like 30 seconds-ish. I've only added 2, but again, I need to add more. So again, most of the systems are done. Like I said, a lot of it's just going to be adding, refining things, making stuff look better. Like I don't like that glow's popping through there. You know, little things like that. And... just adding more content, you know. But as far as systems go, a lot of it's done. They'll grow any second now, I swear, guys. I swear. Any second now. There we go. So they have different growth states that they'll go into, you know. 4 in total. But yeah, in addition, you can change out different boats. I've been working on new universes, which I haven't implemented in just yet. And then there is the depths area, which I'll show next real quick. Go over here. Some of the walls and stuff are turned off, so if things look weird, that's why. See, that shouldn't be doing that. That was weird. Also, normally you'd be right here. You'd walk in, go into the submarine. For testing purposes, I just already have the player in the submarine. Music needs to be added in, and some sound effects need to be worked on, but... Oh, there's a whale near us. That's a little bit more rare. There's different creatures down here, so let me see. Hey, here, there's a whale. I'm actually not hearing any sound come out of that. Did I mute the... Hold on. I think I muted this scene before. Hold on. Let me actually load into the scene itself. Maybe. Hello? Scenes. There we go. The depths. The depths. Is it muted on... Why is... Where do you even change that? Why am I not hearing certain sounds? Hold up. Sub engine. I don't even know. Whatever. Problems for another time. Doesn't matter right now. What's cool, so you'll see here, submarine. Based on where you are, I created a kind of random generation thing where whales and fish and the other universes you can suck up randomly spawn, which I was pretty proud of. So yeah, let me pull them back down. So I know there's an... Oh, there, now I'm hearing the sound. It must have bugged before. Make sure it doesn't do that. So here's a universe, right? I had to like tone down the particles a bit because there's so many. There's like 10 at once, I think, that can be around, and I don't want it to fuck with things. So we toned it down a little bit for the sake of people's computers. And then if I suck, you'll see we're getting money up here as I suck. And then when we get it all, it do a little explosion. And then you can go back up, dock up, all that stuff. It'll be fun. So yeah, now what I need to do that's really important, right, is I need to program, and it shouldn't take too long, so that, let's say I've bought in the green clothes, right, and I have that equipped. I need it to load in the green one, right? So that's what I need to do right now. So we need to create a script that can do that. So I already had a sailing close check script. It doesn't have anything in it really. I'll pull it over here on the screen. Oh God, wait, no, hold on. I messed up. Give me the whole thing. There. I uncommented all of this. We're just gonna get rid of this stuff because I don't need to do that right now. Okay. So let's just, from the ground up, we need a public list of game objects, which are gonna be the different possible clothes. Game object. And it's going to be called clothes. Bam. Now, what we need to do is let's do void check clothes. We're going to check which one is equipped, and we want to do it on in the start function. Void start. Okay, cool. So, let me just, before I forget, also check clothes. Can I call it there? Cool. Now, if we go into our player prets here. Where is my, here we go. For each clothing and clothing. Interesting. I'm gonna grab this. I see how it's doing it. Okay, so I don't mind that. Oh, that's why it's called clothing, I see. Because we're referencing clothes there. Okay. So we're gonna iterate through each one of these. I see what we're doing. So then what we need to say, actually, is we need to check for each one if... We're going to have to copy this, but then we need to change it to getInt. If playerprefs.getInt, int. What's going on here? Hello? Do you need another one? There you go. If playerprefs.getInt, getInt clothes plus clothing.id is purchased. Right. If that equals true, No, if it equals, it's a number. If it equals 1, right, I forgot how I'm doing that. If it equals 1, that means it's true. So that means we have that specific one purchased. Cool. And then, wait a minute. Hold up. Ah, I messed up. No, this isn't gonna work. My bad. I fucked it. Whoopsies. We need that player pref there, though, but I messed that up. I was wondering, that felt wrong. I just couldn't figure out why it felt wrong, but I know now. What is that? Getting mad at me for? I see. Okay. Close. Not quite. We actually want to use a for loop. So for... And then... Well, we could do for each game object and clothing, but then... We wouldn't really be... Well, so... Okay, hold on. If we do use a for loop, it would be game object in clothing. I need another bracket. Give me bracket. Ugh, Jesus. Control... Ugh. There we go. Game object clothing in... I see. Okay. Clothes in clothing. Cool. Okay, so it's checking... What did I do for each? Oh, I see what I did. I messed up all my brackets. There. My bad. Anyway, so for check clothes, we're checking for each game object clothes in clothing. So however many I put in there, so like maybe 2. Player prefs.get into clothes. Now, this we can't exactly use. So this is why it's like, I think... Yeah, we want to do a... We just need a normal for loop. That's why. I just wanted to think it out, but yeah, no. For loop is definitely the way. Int I 0 I is less than clothing dot count. Oh wait, and we want this to be 1s, then we have to subtract this by 1, and then I plus plus feels about right. Okay, for int I equals 1 if I is less than, not greater than. If I is less than the clothing count minus 1, because we have it at 1. We increase, and then it'll be plus I, so that's the first ID, is purchased, then we can turn it on. Perfect. So then we would go clothing at index of I minus 1, because, yeah, because that's how indexes work. It starts at 0. Dot set active to true. Otherwise, we'll set it to false just in case. To false. And in addition, we're going to create a public game object for the original clothing and set original clothing equal to true when it's not. That should really be all I need to do, I think, right? He says. He says so naively. First off, we can assign the original clothing pretty easily. Except it's not just one game object. That's silly of me. So we do that, and then we do for each, oops, game object in original clothing. What did I do? Why is this for loop stupid? Oh, right. There we go. Do this. Ah, it doesn't matter. There we go. So we set all the original clothes equal to true, so we should be able to assign those now, which should just be the body and then the arm with the fishing rod. So relatively simple. Let's go ahead and lock this, open up our raft graphics, and it would be under boat, character arm and rod, should be, actually, hold on, I need to check animations on this. Character arm and rod. Original. Cool. Character body. Body's original. Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So now we can drag these in. So we want this one and this one going into original clothing. Now, even though we don't have anything assigned in here, that should be fine because this is going to come as false. It should just turn those all on. So what I'm actually going to do to test and make sure it's working, I'm going to, well, okay. That's wrong. I'm going to turn off these visuals here, and it should turn them on if my script is working properly right now. Okay, so is a function not being called? Let's do a little debugging. We're checking clothes for int I. Oh, wait, I'm being goofy. Right, of course it can't work. There's no, it goes off the clothing count, silly me. Okay, so yeah, we need to actually add in. Now we're just gonna add in the red and the green right now because those are the only two we actually have implemented, just for testing purposes. So if we go into, why am I in scripts? If we go into sprites, we go into, where's the, here it is, character, oil, and then we have our stuff. So I think red, yeah, red has an ID of 1, so we need to use red first. So we duplicate character body, character rod, so character body underscore red, character rod underscore red, and we go ahead and plop those in there. That's weird. Why is that happening? Huh, that's concerning. Weird, why are they offset? That's not good. Not a huge deal. I don't know why that would be happening. Maybe, oh, it's probably how I did it in Photoshop, maybe how it was exported. That's okay. We just need to, doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be mostly perfect. It's fine. And then arm and rod, ugh, this black is in the way. Hold on. Let me, no, I need the, because of how I'm doing stuff. Player UI, this needs to go away temporarily so I can move this. Yeah, that's so weird. Why is it like that? Strange. Luckily, the animation isn't attached to the graphics itself, so it doesn't really matter. Again, as long as I get it close, it won't really be discernible. That's about right. It's kind of hard to tell because it's all wavy, but yeah, that's good. Let's turn back on our render texture here because we need that, even though it looks weird. Cool. So, body red. Good. Okay. So that's the red, and now we should be able to duplicate these without problem. They'll be in the same place. What is going on? Wait. Huh? What? 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 Am I... Sorry, I must be losing my mind. I'm having a stroke right now. Is it the sizing that's off? Maybe that's why. Hold on. Hold on, just fucking go back. Go back. Something horrible is happening. Let me just undo that. How did I not notice the sizing was so off? I must be smoking something. Yeah, the sizing's way off. What? How did I not notice that? Okay, that's why. So let's actually put this back where it was. So it's the scale. So yeah, why is this scale bigger? That doesn't even make any sense. I exported the same... Okay, whatever. If you say so. Yeah, scale is what... I'm so dumb, I know why. This is the fishing one. Harrison. You goober. You absolute buffoon. It's still positioned wrong. Oh, the scale's all off now. Copy. Paste. There we go. Positioning is still all weird, but it's okay. You can move that back. I was using the wrong one, which no wonder it was a struggle there. there. It's a little too high. Well, it's hard to tell because of the wavy effect on it. We'll leave it there and see how that looks. Character arm red. This one looks fine. Yeah. Okay, we're good now, I think. So we do this. Now we're going to duplicate this. It shouldn't be any problem. It should be in the same spot. Green. Duplicate this. Yeah, we're good now. I don't know how I didn't notice that. I'm tired, I guess. Green. And green. Cool. Okay. Now, what we need to do is lock this. Clothing. One thing. Right, I think we need 2 separate lists, actually. Yes, yeah. We go clothing. I don't, arms, rods, I guess. And then it's pretty simple. It's just this exact same thing, but just with the rods, that's all we really have to add in. Wait. What? Why are there... What am I... What? Why did I... Oh, I'm just being dumb. Okay, rods. Oh, I'm being called. Hold up. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, sorry, my brain was split between a call and working on this, so it's like having a stroke while coding. Okay, cool. So now for rods and clothing, we need to first drag in the clothing. So, bam, bam, those are the 2 bodies. Cool. And then for rods, bam, bam, rods. Cool. We should be good now. Ideally, okay, what should happen now is we should start this, the other graphics turn off, and it's just the original. Shit. Why didn't they turn off? They should have turned off. Value cannot be null. What? Why are you not turning off? It checks if it's purchased. Wait, is it... Oh, did I... Oh no, that one, it should still be... Hold on, let me do some debugging. Is it going... Is it passing into here? That's important. Debug.log, and we'll just say test. It's probably something stupid I'm missing. This always happens with me. It's almost working, and it's just something dumb. Oh, it's not getting through to there. That's a problem. Okay, well, that would be an issue, yeah. Is it calling on this one, perhaps? Why would it be doing that? Doesn't make any sense. No. Okay, something horrible is happening. Get int clothes plus I equals 1. Yeah. Is purchased equals... Oh! Also, Not is purchased. We need to be checking is on, first off. That's a very different thing. So first off, we're checking the wrong thing. Let's just see if that changes anything. I don't know if it will, but we're checking the wrong thing. We care about if it's on, not if it's purchased. Okay. Still not working. Why? By any chance are we getting called in here? Alright, awesome. My thought is that clothing.count. Everything's assigned where it should, right? 1, 2. So yeah, the count would be 2. Minus 1. Oh, wait. This doesn't need subtracted anymore. Right? Because, hold up. Clothing.count is 1, and then it's 2. But you'd need to add 1, right? We need to add, not subtract. I think that's what the problem is. Yes, there we go. Okay. Okay, almost perfect. For some reason, these rods didn't turn off, so we're almost there. Why did the rods not turn off? Oh, because I didn't tell it to. Well, that would do it. Okay, I think this is actually working then. Hi, I messed up my index. I almost did the right thing. I subtracted instead of added like a goober. Like the silly goober that I am. What are you wanting me to... I don't care. Animations look good. Okay, so now what we need to test, and this is where we see if this actually is working properly, is where we go into the home scene. Now, I need to go to my player prefs manager and make sure I don't want to reset clothes. That's actually fine to reset because it'll only reset when I load back in this scene, if that makes sense. So we can just go up here, put the player there. We're going to buy both of these. We're going to equip the green. Let's go out of here. Drag the player down here. Here I am. We're going to sail. Should be green. Yes! Not quite. What happened? Something went a little bit wrong. We're almost there. It looks like the red got turned off. The original didn't get turned off. Oh, both the originals didn't get turned. Oh, I know why. Hold up. I know why that's happening. Minor issue. Hold up. I know what I did. I'm not turning it off. The original clothes need to be turned off in here. Or you could just turn them off by default, right? Then run this. Because no, it'll get to... No, we want to do it each time, I think. False. I think that fixes that, probably. We'll find out, I guess. One way of knowing, the player prefs haven't reset yet, so we can just load into here and see if it's green. If it's green, we're chilling. Nice! Yay! Okay. Boat. Character. Green. Green. Animations. Yes! Awesome. Okay. Let's just check the red real quick. Scenes. Home. Load into here. Just make sure the red works. There's no reason it wouldn't really, but why not check? Just want to make sure my system is working. All right, and this is why we check. What the fuck happened? Original didn't turn off. Why did original not turn off? Well, that just doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, I see. I'm being an idiot. That's why. Also, I have a solution I just thought of that is... We don't even need these. I'm being a goober. I don't need these at all. This is a complete waste of code. We're making this way overcomplicated. You know why? Because I can just do this. Hold up. Get ready. Get ready for this. Literally, all I have to do, if you think about it, the original just needs to be... Oh, no, but they can see through, though. So I do need to do something in code. Never mind, I lied. It would be fine if it completely covered it, but it doesn't. Okay. Let's think about this. Here's what's happening, right? The reason that happened with red and not green is because red is at 1. So it sees this, right? We need to... Oh, okay. What we need to do is stop this entire loop completely. We don't want it to go through again if it's done this, basically. If it goes and gets to here, we don't want it to do this ever again. We just want this whole loop to stop. Now, I think there's a way... Let me just look up the syntax. I'm pretty sure you can tell it to stop. Let me look up the syntax real quick. Because, yeah, this... The problem here is it goes through... Yeah, I see what's happening. We just need to... Okay, hold on. What the fuck is the syntax for... Internet, save me. Oh, I'm a dumbass. It's just break. I think I can just literally say break. Is that literally all I have to do? This should fix it. It should be fine now. Shouldn't have any problems. Red. Ah, why do you suck? Oh, wait, it didn't... Excuse me? That's not... Okay, that's not doing... Why would it... Oh, wait, no, we can't even do that because we need to set the other one to... Well, not necessarily... Hold on. Okay, so, this is... I'm thinking. The problem is... We also need to be doing this, if it's not this. It's just these original clothings that are causing me problems. It's just these. I'm trying to think. This is probably like an easy solution. I'm trying to think of another way. Peak drift, sorry for missing the beginning. Oh no, you're good, man. Right now I'm having a coding crisis. It's fine. I just need my brain to stop having a stroke. See, the layering thing would be fine if it just... The layering strategy would work. Well, okay. How about this? Let's actually just see what it looks like using the layering strategy. Because if it's not that bad, it's not a big deal. You know? Like, that's the thing. So, the original, what I would do is these... Oh, God. Let's see. The original here, so... Yeah, we'd want to put this at 6. And this would want to be at 6. This would be 6. And this would be 6. No, see, that won't work because the rod doubles up too much because it's too much of an offset. And I can't really help that. So no, we have to do it in code. We have to turn it off somehow in code without it fucking me. Which is fine. I just need my brain to work. So, the problem with this is it works until there's ones after it that it needs to turn off. What I could do... We can use break here if we also turn the other stuff off in here. To do that, we also need to use, I think, another for each loop, but we need to be careful. So here's the problem. We can't just say to turn off all the clothes and clothing, because then it's going to turn off the one that got turned on. Well, why can't I turn them off before setting it to true, though? Right? Am I crazy? Yeah, right? That would work. Well, yeah, that would work. Hold on. I'm making it overcomplicated. Yeah. Ideally, we move these down below the break, or above the break below this. We need to do this for the clothing and the rods up here. Right? So we're setting original to false, setting these to false, this to false, turning on the specific ones we want, breaking if so, and then we don't have to worry about this. If it does get through this and goes on to here, we set the ones that we don't need, and then we turn on the other. Yeah. It works. Question mark. Question mark. This should be red. If things are working right, this should be red and nothing else should be on. Just the reds. Come on. Fuck! Okay. Why not? Original's not getting set to... Why? I'm doing it here. Is this getting called? That doesn't... No, I'm breaking it. You shouldn't be... If this is getting called, I'm going to be pissed because I'm telling it to stop. Debug.log test. I think this is getting called down here, but it should be breaking. If this happens, it should not... I don't want it to loop through this at all again. No more looping. We want to stop the for loop entirely. I would assume break does that. Okay. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. Did it say test down here? No, it didn't. Oh, okay. So, okay, that's good and bad. That means something is going wrong with turning them off here? Is this getting called? Hold on. Debug.log. We should be turning off all original clothing here. Is this not getting called? It should be. It's not? What? Okay, wait, hold up. For each game object, clothes in original clothing. Excuse me? There's no way this would be messing with that, right? This is later in the script. That makes no sense. I'm just double checking that I'm not misunderstanding how breaks work because we shouldn't... Yeah, no, okay, it's not that. Good. Why is it not getting called in here? What? Surely... I mean, how else would we be turning off the green if we weren't going through it? Yeah. What? What's going on? Hold up. The only explanation is they're not assigned in here, which I don't know how they would have gotten unassigned, but it's possible. They're not assigned. Okay. I don't know how that happened. I could have sworn I... Okay. Cool. Now it should work. Okay. Everything's fine. So, it should be red. Everything else should turn off. Please. There we go. Jeez, man. Good God. Okay, let's turn off this test now. Let me make sure the other stuff works too. Let's go back to the home and test out the other two clothes that we're testing right now. Okay. Let me also turn off the... I don't want it to reset. Do not reset the clothes right now. I'm testing things. Don't do that. Okay, so first we're going to test... We already tested the red. Let's test the green. And then we're going to test the original again. We're going to test just kind of going back and forth. So we'll click green. Let me just, like, move the player down here. Get over here. Cool. While I'm at it, test if the other boats are still working, too. Cool. Nice. Amazing. Green works. And now you should be able to go home. It should still be green. Yes. Perfect. Cool. And then if we switch back to original, let's grab the player, yoink him down over here. Sail. Yes! Okay. We're chilling. We do need to save which boat's been selected, but that's another thing. Okay, it's working now. Jesus. Finally. Let me turn back on the resetting of the clothes for now, because for testing purposes. I mean, we don't need to, I guess. Let's do it anyway, just in case I reset wardrobe, then it might confuse it. Just get the player prefs all reset. Okay. Cool. So, amazing. The system is working. We can select different clothes. Right now there's just 2 in there. The graphics work for the couch. I already know that. I did, and then also the hammock, it works. And also it detects it when we're sailing properly. Thank God. That was a process. Okay. So now we do have other clothes. But there's really no point in adding them in right now until we do the rest. Let me mark off my thing in Trello. Boom. There we go. Now we need to add the rest of the wardrobe clothes. Which is pretty hype. So yeah, some of the other wardrobe clothes I have right now are just some basic recolors, you know, but I'm gonna actually add some other more interesting ones. These are more just for testing purposes, but they'll still be in there. Since you weren't here earlier, if you want to see, these are just some of the new stuff. Not all of the new items are done yet, but these are the different areas here. There's a greenhouse where plants grow. I'll show you the depths area as well. Just a little sneak peek, you know? Dude, checking every Dark Souls 1 hitbox is making me go insane. This is just the tutorial. Dude, I can only fucking imagine. So if I click play here, ideally, yeah, okay. So we have our summary, and you can see the universe is spawning around it. As I move, it kind of randomly generates. There's also like whales and stuff, like cool whales that you can come across. They'll make noises too every once in a while. And then if you find a universe, while I suck it, the money will go up. The whale's making sounds. You can suck up all the universe for the stardust. And then it goes kaboomy. And you can also catch fish in there for your aquarium, all that jazz. Nice. Glad I got that done. Let me push that to GitHub real quick. Whale, indeed, whale. Gosh, what do I even say? Added clothes detection to sailing. Cool. Push to origin. Hooray. Nice. Okay. Cool. Let me... I will be right back. I know you like... Dude, if only I could show you how bad the hitboxes are. Oh, I'm sure they're terrible. I'm sorry, I know you just got in here. I'm gonna go eat something, but I'm gonna start another stream for Dead by Daylight in a bit, but first I'm gonna go eat some food. So I will see you later. Good luck with your hitbox crisis. I believe in you. You can do it.